to do. It's the same reason, like, you know, people are gonna say shit like, "Oh, if you don't like flying, just walk on your mount." Like, no, I'm not gonna completely cuck and waylay myself. Like, that just shouldn't exist in the game, right? The WoW token is awful. And, bro, this argument that people have where they say, well, people are just gonna RMT, bro. People are just gonna RMT if the WoW token's in the game. Fucking ban the RMT guys! Ban them! Ban the guys who are cheating. All people cheat in every game. Ban the cheat. Don't be like, don't just put cheats in the game legally. Ban the fucking cheaters. Okay? Ban them. Okay, I'm getting a little bit too heated. My bad. You know, on top of the WoW token, cosmetics, a little bit of in-game, is removed. The fact that you can just buy cosmetics, it also devalues, it just devalues every other cosmetic in the game.
And a weapon, Jesus.
Like, why the fuck do we buy a game and then pay a fucking subscription to that game? And then they also devalue the in-game cosmetics by selling you the cosmetics. Like, why is that a thing, bro? Selling gold, like, just that needs to be deleted from the game. I mean, maybe obviously, this is the reasons why WoW's currently dog shit, man. And I'm like, yo, delete the WoW token and delete. Yeah, obviously, these are things that this is like, obviously it's a pipe dream, but I'm kind of just, you know, hoping maybe like Chris Medson's gonna come in and be like, for the Horde, the WoW token's deleted. We're overhauling the PvP system. Fucking cosmetics, can't buy them anymore, boys. Let's fucking go. You know, like that's kind of like that to me. For them to make WoW great again, this is what they're gonna have to do, bro. They're gonna either they are gonna do it or some other company's gonna do it, right? Another little thing as well. We'll just cap it off. I mean, I have literally like 4 pages of notes here of things that I think make WoW bad. These are just the major ones. I'm just gonna do the last major one here.
Bump.
Leveling, bro. It's literally not even in the game anymore. Boosts. Like, way to kill your world as fast as possible. Let's speed run killing the world. Let's add boosts in. And let's make, you know what? While we're at it, let's just make leveling not even exist. Because leveling doesn't exist right now in the game. It's literally boost and then do quests for a few hours and then you're max level. Or literally boost and then do dungeons for 2 hours and then you're max level. Do you know how many of my best memories in World of Warcraft were me leveling up my main character or leveling up one of my ults?
Good enough.
And it just doesn't exist. It's just another thing. It's just another entire thing you could be doing that's just removed because, I don't know, people think it's good. Like, man, I love being able to have, you know, not earn any of my leveling and just instantly have every character boosted up and have every character at max level. This is great. You know what? The rest of the game doesn't exist. Easy. It's only the end game, which, I mean, bro.
Not bad.
I'm sounding like a little bitch right now.
I mean, but he said it.
Remember, I love World of Warcraft. I really want it to be good. And this is just the reasons why I think WoW's bad currently. Yes, they did. I would say that it's slightly improved in terms of storytelling compared to Dragonflight, because the Dragonflight story, I don't know, that one was so dog shit. I don't even really remember it. It was like some random cutscenes with like dwarfs and shit, and there was like some lightning dragon guy. It was so dog shit. And you know what?
He's not wrong about that.
The cinematics and the story. I went through the whole story of the new one with all the, you know, it even had the little recaps, and the cinematics got far more in depth with the.
I think it's actually 559. It's not nearly as bad as I thought.
Oh.
I just bought some shitty gloves and weapon for 600 gold each.
What's your
Slootikins.
Smooches.
His name's Smooches?
Yeah.
There you go.
Don't need to change anything here. Might need this. I don't know. We'll see. Been a hot minute. Might need this too. Let's do a couple dungeons and see. Might need Purg. Might need that. Probably don't want to do that. I mean, we're built basically AoE damage offensive for leveling, so if I start getting cranked too much, we're gonna have to swap.
The characters, which I liked.
Where are we going?
Stone Vault, I guess. Or was there?
The Stone Vault, the cloak you need?
Stone Vault has the singular cloak with haste on it.
Ah, okay.
which is also one that Kill was looking for too. I wasn't like either, so all of us want it, but Josh gets it first.
Unless it drops for me and I can't trade it.
And you know, you could sit there and have the
Is that possible?
extended dialogue to get to know the people, and you know, really, it felt like
In the north.
it felt better. So you know, hey, they are improving in some aspects, but I feel like in almost every other aspect, retail WoW, or not retail WoW, just World of Warcraft in general, whatever the fuck you want to call it, WoW is just actively getting worse.
Diving down that shaft.
And it's like, can they not? Can you not do that? Can you just make it better? Because I love WoW and I want to play WoW, but currently, modern WoW is straight up. I mean, it's a straight up, completely mid to maybe even below mid game. Okay. And I really am hoping, praying to Jesus, because what it will take for me, I'm quitting WoW right now. I'm quitting WoW. Like I'm done. I'm fucking done. Like I've literally, I've had some sort of internal like meltdown because I've been sitting here battling my own mind.
Anyways, for,
Like man, I love WoW, but man, this sucks so much dick. This sucks, and I sit there and I try not to be like fucking sitting there complaining the whole time, but I just complain the whole time because it's like, bro, like what have they done to my boy, man? What have they fucking done to it, you know? And you know, I really am hoping that somehow something's changing at Blizzard, and with the next expansion, maybe they do some big overhaul, and it's effectively like WoW, you know, reborn, WoW 2, you know, and they delete all this dog shit.
Where
That's in the current game, and they make it, you know, they make it what it should be. Great again, bro. Make
basically
WoW great again.
Giant hole and turn left, and you're almost there.
Peace.
The dungeon, and there's a. Is this a raid entrance?
All right.
No, it's a delve entrance.
So.
Good delve entrance.
Yeah.
All right. Here's the thing.
I actually don't know what that is.
Here's what I got out of all of that.
It's nothing right now.
Okay.
Be a raid eventually.
Okay. First of all, I want to say you can't fault somebody for wanting something a certain way, right? His takes are like, okay, he immediately started to hide behind the guise of, I'm not a classic Andy, I hate classic, I don't want classic, and then proceeded to make the entire video about how he wants classic times PvP back. That was literally the entire thing. Like, straight up. And he doesn't realize that he will never get that back. He doesn't realize why changes have happened over the past 20 years. Like, the reasons that they have. Because he hasn't been there for them or paid attention to them or whatever. And he will just never get that back. And obviously a lot of takes are just completely wrong for PvE, right? Straight up. But let's just put that aside. So basically all I understood was, okay, I'm not advocating for PvP, for Classic. I don't really like Classic that much. Blah, blah, blah. But here's a list of reasons why I want WoW PvP to feel like Classic again. And he, doesn't understand that that time's just gone and it will never be like that again. And B, doesn't understand that half of that... Wait, where's the actual dungeon entrance? Doesn't understand that... Wait, where the hell's the dungeon entrance? Why can't I zone in?
It's the big door.
Oh, it's not the small... What's the small blue one then?
Don't know.
You
We
were
tried
wrong.
going through it and nothing happened.
Doesn't realize that half of it is because WoW's changed a certain way, and the other half is just the times have changed. Even if Blizzard were to go, okay, we are literally making everything the way it used to be, aka Classic, it would still not be the same, because average players today don't play WoW like that. They don't have patience for WoW like that. A lot of the people that did don't play WoW anymore. They don't play video games anymore. They've raised families. They've grown up. They've moved on to other games. They've passed away, some people, like, unfortunately. Like, it's just, bro, that's life. Like, it's gone. Like, that era of World of Warcraft is gone. Completely. It is never coming back under any circumstance. And I think that's what he needs to realize and, like, get over. Basically, this entire video is just a rant that he wants classic PvP back. Straight up, right? Like, I just saved you 30 minutes, which I made you listen to anyway. Wyson, man, thank you for the primer.
Like the one that
34.
came down.
And Yoop, thanks for gifting a sub earlier to Yuno. That was the entire thing. There you go. All right. can listen to in-game music again. Alrighty.
So here we are. High Speaker Irish. Or is
Don't
it just
know
Irish now?
how much I can crank on this guy and what I
He's
can't
fled from
do.
the Hall of Awakening into the Stone Vault. He's probably running like a frightened mouse. We see cowering
A little
cowardice
slow
beastie.
just for the beginning.
That's a bad fear. That's a bad fear. That's a really bad fear. Oh god. Alright, we're alive.
Yep, nothing happened.
Oh.
Gotta remember what buttons I press on this guy too. It's been
I just
been a
was
minute.
waiting by the instance.
Alright, wait a minute.
Where the food is. Having your, you know, seconds.
Yeah,
Another fear cast there. Okay. Another one.
What's this?
Can I have a refund on the
Is that
30 minutes of
gold
wasted
infused
life
with
that
something
was?
else? Titanic earthen technology enhanced with magical augments. Brilliant.
Boils down to these games not for people like him anymore. I can't let it go. Yeah, but like they also need to realize that it's not like my frustration with like hearing a lot of, oh right, I forgot about this. My frustration with like hearing people like him and Asmongold constantly bitch about this. Like I get it, you don't like the game now. I obviously have also, there's a lot of things I don't like about the game. I quit for a year, I'm checking it out again, whatever. Like I get it, sure. You don't like the game, it's your right to voice your opinion. You're also a streamer, that's what you do for a living. Makes sense that you do that. But what annoys me is the negligence to understand that this isn't like literally just some kind of like evil Blizzard fault. Is Blizzard responsible for a lot of the, or some of the issue with it, or some of the ways it's changed that you don't like? Absolutely, for sure. But even if that were to come back, it would not magically give you what you want, because that era of gaming does not exist, bro. It just does not exist anymore.
Gun.
Otherwise,
Looks
Oh,
like the
no,
main
again.
door's locked. Either one of these paths should lead us to
it
an
never
access
will.
console.
Turbo's got a gun.
I'm trying to pull big. Give me a second here. Not that much threat as I run around on the DK. I can use like blood boil. Janie's gotta go. DK feels so safe, it's stupid. I mean, hell, there's certain things I like about WoW from back in the day, too, and I've big time rose-tinted glasses towards it and all this kind of stuff, like, for sure. Absolutely. But, like, it's just, I don't know, man. You gotta pick your battles. The thing is, you guys also need to understand, say what you will about Asmongold, say what you will about Quinn, especially when it comes to arguments like this, especially Asmongold, because he stems from WoW. They know what they're doing. They're not stupid when it comes to knowing how to play the audience, cause a ruckus, and get clicks. Like, you think Zach has those hot takes all the time because like he truly believes in them and like loves arguing about them all the time? No. Maybe 5 years ago. It's because they get attention. What's his big shtick now? Like, flexing his slob in his room. I see it all over Twitter all the time. Apparently, Power Watch Sim is making a version of his room. Alright? So, you can get out, like, the fact that everyone got so outraged with this Quinn video helped Quinn immensely. It really did.
Intruders detected. Defense protocols activated. Countermeasures on. Build it up.
Getting hot in here.
Don't be in the middle.
measures on!
This is gonna hurt. Watch it. It's not worth popping DRW then.
Are you supposed to just step into the lava when the cube's doing that?
There's usually spaces where you can avoid the lava.
No. Oh, there's a cloak for you, Josh.
Asmund, I didn't say Asmund doesn't believe in his takes. In fact, that's exactly what I'm saying. He believes in his takes a little too much and doesn't realize some of the like overarching arguments for and against his takes.
All right. As me now done with items, but I can still use lots of valor.
This really is just an AoE simulator. Yeah, I mean that's
The lure.
well, that's what heroic dungeons are, man. Yeah, they're AoE simulators.
The 4 of 8.
If you don't want AoE simulators, go do higher level and plus, and then that's what everyone's complaining about. They don't like that. It's not an AoE simulator because they have to like focus on kicks and CCs and stuff, otherwise the group wipes.
4 of 8 is before you stream across.
Right. So
Hey,
I've
friends.
got 3 items at 8 hours.
Hey gang, let's bang. Seems to be a wall.
I was wondering why you made a left.
My camera so zoomed in. I don't know why. That turn has like fooled me several times. I always think it's like that's the way to go for the dungeon, and I start paying attention to like the mobs, and I don't know where I'm going. Do I have lost? Actually,
A
no.
golem
Sketch.
fused with scarred and corruption? Fascinating.
Good guess. Oops. Okay, I'm hitting every single wrong button.
Yeah, there's lost. I'll pull the boss just to get some lost out of this.
Thanks with the AGF also.
There's an awkward bubble. God forbid. I keep getting this fucking new trinket. World Quest trinket.
About.
Hey.
The question I asked was takes.
You need
Look
that?
for a service tunnel
Yes.
nearby. You should be able to take a
Wait,
main
transmog?
cart back to central
Clearly,
processing.
not you.
Tells you like, yeah, dungeons are
Imagine
fucked for
that.
cloth drops. I don't know what's up with it. Super fucked.
As soon as Ted pays attention.
What's up, sorry?
Do you need the belt that Kale got?
No. I'm wearing it right now.
Aren't you fucking special?
Yeah.
So fucking
There he is.
special.
Look at him.
I understand he became so watched on Twitch and he still has many
That
followers.
seems
That's all it
poetic
takes now.
justice, but let's
Who,
finish
Asmongold?
this.
Because he says what people want to hear and causes outrage. There's obviously enough people that agree with him, right? He's just been
Yeah,
able
can't
to reach a
stop
very
this for you
wide
guys. It's
audience.
actually so annoying.
Been able to reach a very wide audience for things that he believes in, and people follow. That's how it works. What you're outraged at, what you should be scratching your noodle is if you disagree with his takes, how there's so many people that agree with his takes, but there are.
I've gotten so many Darkwing cards in these runs today.
I haven't gotten a single one.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah, I'm not seeing one either. Well, I've gotten 2 quests for Darkwind Fair. No cards. There's something you have to do to unlock Darkwind cards? I guess it's reasonable
I
question.
don't think so. But just today, I've gotten 3, 4, 5, 6 cards to drop.
Yeah, I've got a
Are
single
you
one.
inscription?
I am inscription.
That's fine.
So what you need to do is be the profession that uses Darkmoon cards in order for them to draw.
No.
That also explains why I'm just getting it today, because I just happened to walk past an inscription trainer earlier and I'm like, oh, yeah, I should grab the War Within version of that.
Apotheosis. Corruption consumes. Entropy binds. Empowered. Entropy binds. Shadows envelop.
I get a single piece of loot. I think Azj-Kahet says out loud what people are thinking, and it's important because it helps Dev to either fix issues.
So we gotta walk out of here.
Yeah, it's just a straight shot, but yeah, I think so. Wait, what's the
You need to
console do
figure it
actually? I don't know if I agree it's what most people are thinking, but he certainly says
It's for
what
collecting diagonals.
enough people are thinking.
Do you need this trinket, Ted? You get
Uh,
dark moon trinkets or something?
no. Don't think so.
Okay.
There's a social media bubbles. Yeah, that's why I never support like a everybody agrees argument, because everyone agrees is like very anecdotal, and people tend to easily surround themselves with an echo chamber of like-minded individuals, which makes sense. So then it's easy to feel like, yes, everybody wants this. It's more like everyone I know wants this, and that's not everybody, right? This run out sucks. Ass. How much haste do I have? 4%, 5%. Well, I got a bit more with Bone Shield, but... But either way, there's obviously enough people, right, that like it. So it's just how you foster a community, right? So what does Zach like? What the fuck's going on? Zach likes a lot of classic stuff and old WoW and stuff. So people, like-minded people, are going to start. It's not reset yet. Took me a while to zone out. Now it's reset. A lot of like-minded people are going to,
Just keep
listen to
going
that,
in and
follow
out of
that,
it.
agree with it, and then you create a community based on
Got mobs.
the same kind of
Yep.
ideals and all that kind of shit. So, yeah, that's the way it goes, brothers.
Right.
I don't even know what drops in here that I need. It's like a decent neck, but I already have 574, but I still don't take this instead, right?
So here we are. High Speaker Eirik. Or is it just Eirik now? He's fled from the Hall of Awakening into the Stone Vault. He's probably running like a frightened mouse.
Which casters? Which who does the
Timorous beastie.
fears? Some invaders?
I didn't see.
It is.
Void Soul.
Void Soul.
There are 3 in here.
Con.
What's this? Is that golem fused with something else?
Is my audience
Titanic
mostly 50
earthen
plus?
technology
Yeah.
enhanced with magical augments. Brilliant.
Activating defense protocols.
Shit, goddamn, I gotta stop doing that.
Seismic protocol activated. Offensive measures engaged. Dominant intruder identified. Offensive measures seismic protocol activated.
Boo, boo, boo.
Offensive measures engaged. Seismic protocol activated. Dominant intruder
Curious what the
identified.
point is of the beam being able to destroy the spikes if the spikes don't do anything with the beam.
Looks like the main door's locked.
I didn't realize the beam
Either one
destroyed
of
the
these
spike.
paths should lead us to
Yeah,
access
I
console.
was like, first time we were in the boss, I was like, oh, I'll just stand behind the spikes to see if it stops the beam from hitting me. And it was like, okay, the beam still hit me and it destroyed the spikes.
I think the thing for the beam is just you don't want to overlap them.
Oh yeah, one across the screen. I hear you. Makes sense.
DK feels good, man. I like the DK changes a lot since I played last year. The DA changes are pretty fun too. I like them. I think both feeling fun. Hang on a sec, I gotta round all those up. Precast this trinket. It's kind of hard to when it comes up mid-pull. Plus, he called you a dom. He's gonna take that.
Machine speakers.
But he called me dominant.
Fanatically loyal, no doubt.
No doubt.
Intruders detected. Defense protocols activated.
We're dead.
Countermeasures on.
Boom, boom, boom.
So yeah, that's right. I think I asked last time, I don't know what your answer. When the big block is in the middle, where you're supposed to stand in the lava?
No.
There's not like a... No?
I
can still
think there's a
avoid the
quarter.
lava.
Yeah. There's either some patches open or a quarter open. Like, see there's a quarter open.
Yeah,
Well, no,
it
no,
only
like
goes
at the
down like
very
the
end of the
middle.
fight, if the cube sat in the middle, like it was going to explode.
Yeah, there was still space there. The lava. But it is tight.
Just on a different side of the cube I was on.
But really the goal here is don't get to that point.
Just trying to figure out. We're going to get to that point during Mythic Plus.
No.
This is max difficulty right here.
I'm gonna change my title to
Look for another
DK.
main card.
Now
If it's
slash
here,
DK
we might as well
equals
use it,
done.
unless you'd rather walk.
Unless you'd rather walk. Mate.
That's a really interesting proc on
Near.
Cool. Ding 80, nice man.
that. It'll
You
proc
still,
and
you
put
can
a
go right
shield
back
on
to PoE now.
But if they then get hit with fire damage, it looks like they
Trying to fly around
damage
Hallfall.
around them.
Hallfall to grab orbs for Valor Stones. I don't even know what that is. I unfortunately cannot help you, my friend. They didn't address the one-shot issues on hierarchies on DK. I mean, that's literally been their design. That's meant to be their weakness. If they address one-shotting, if you, I mean, DKs have for a long time been the squishiest tank. That it's straight up their design. That's why they have so many quick little tools, and that's why they have such excellent self-healing. That's there to counter their weakness. Now, you know, there's always like fine-tuning to be done. I mean, if you're getting one shot by like a mob going in, that's a different story. But if they made DKs as tanky as warriors, so they don't get one shot and then left them off all their tools and shit, like, ain't no way, dude. Literally everyone just plays DK for the rest of eternity.